Superman.
You like the snow?
No.
Why not? Can you say snow?
Yup, just watched the new Superman by James Gunn. And I got my glasses on, so I got shit to talk about. I'm just gonna say this, we're not talking about the story. And let's be honest, it's a pretty generic superhero story anyway. And also, if you ain't seen the movie yet, go watch the fucking movie. What the fuck you doing here? And what I am gonna talk about are the characters, because they're pretty good. Let's start with Superman. He's actually Superman this time, not some emo god. He acts like how Superman's meant to act. Trusting, kind, optimistic, hopeful, and most importantly, human. Always much more human than any other adaptation, trust me. And he also literally saves everybody, bro. That one woman in the car, that little kid, those people in that building, and even that one fucking squirrel on the floor. And he even talks about trying to save the kaiju, the fucking kaiju that just attacked the city. And he even turns himself in to save a fucking crusty white dog. Near the end of the movie, he lasers a bunch of raptors, the bad guys. And me with my glasses on, I thought, surely he killed somebody there. But no, they still move. They still move. This may seem too naive, like a fucking anime character, but this is exactly what Superman is. The man that does not kill anyone, the man that saves every single human and animal. And great casting choice, by the way. David Cornsett really embodied the hopeful and optimistic Superman. Lois Lane, also great casting. She seemed like a powerful woman without being a fucking girl boss. And she's actually smart. Unlike Lois from the Snyderverse, she was thick as bricks. Like, she's one of the major reasons why Superman even gets saved in this movie. And she does a really good job questioning Superman's morals. And they also have great chemistry together, like they bounce off each other really well. But due to Superman's high screen time, we didn't really get much of Clark Kent. I'm not really complaining, but we did miss out on building chemistry between Clark and Lois. Lex Luthor, yet another great casting, but I think this guy would have been better. Because he literally plays Luthor's role in Ant-Man 1, which Marvel fucking wasted, throws it in the bin in the next movies. Nicholas Hoult was great as Luthor, but there were some fluctuations. Sometimes I almost fell asleep while he was speaking, and sometimes I fucking loved his acting. Whenever he interacts with the side characters, it was kinda ass, but when he brings the ruthless genius, the no sympathy maniac, he fucking killed it. The Justice Gang, they were pretty fun, especially Mr. Terrific. Their characters were super cool. I did not expect Terrific would get so much screen time. Green Lantern is hilarious and Hawk Girl is hot, I guess. Yeah, like I said, pretty fun. The parents, they get little screen time, but they do just enough. Like letting us know how Superman was raised, and that one Uncle Ben conversation with Superman's dad, that was pretty good. Unlike Snyder's, man literally tells him to let the kids die. The dog. Crypto! Crypto! Let's get one thing straight. I don't like crusty white dogs. I would throw stones at it. Shut the fuck up. It would rip my head off. I thought I would hate it. I did. I didn't really like it, but I didn't hate it either. I really thought it would end up like those goats from Love and Thunder, but it was okay. Superman loses a lot. I know this is similar to Year 2 Batman, like he's kind of young and a new superhero, but still, he loses a lot. He gets beat up by every single bad guy, bro. I didn't know there were these many ways Goku could have won.
Silence, inner weeb.
I didn't know there were these many ways to kill Superman. Also, Luthor, just get more fucking clones. Why are you wasting time, dickhead? I know the director's trying to make him human and show power and weakness, but come on. He didn't win one fight without help in a Superman movie, bro. I don't want to see a fucking esports team beat the shit out of Superman, bro. The movie tried to carry and juggle too many things, like Luther and the goons, the fucking politics, the riff, the justice gang, the goddamn dog, and introduced too many characters without justifying half of them. It was a good movie, but also a fucking mess. I try not to compare them, but it's hard when all two of my brain cells are thinking about it and everybody is talking about it. Although I would argue the Snyder movies were graphically, visually, and narratively better, you just had to watch them with a fucking flashlight. As a Superman movie, James Gunn's movie is much better because it's actually about Superman, not the fucking
cut my life into pieces.
he missed the man part of the Superman. But it all boils down to the characters, so let's look at some examples. Superman turns himself in to save a dog. Superman too Sigma to care about 1,000 people dying. Superman too trusting. Superman too emo. With an emo song like that, I would die too. Lois is just a dumb in the Snyder movies. Zod was good, but Luthor was much more interesting. Although I think James Gunn really wanted to write another Guardians with the Justice Gang, but he did a pretty good job at showing the human side of Superman. Superman is a man before super. What the fuck? Superman was raised as a human before becoming Superman. That's what he should represent: hope, optimism, inspiration. But in the Snyder movies, all of those traits died with his father. So, concluding, the James Gunn Superman is objectively, not subjectively, but objectively better than Snyder's. Because it's actually a Superman movie, and because I fucking said so. You might still like the Snyder movies better. Just so you know, it doesn't matter if the James Gunn movie is objectively better. You don't need to like it because it's better. But I need you to accept Snyder's movies were not about Superman. By the way, I'm by no means throwing shade at Henry Cavill. He's a great actor and he just acted the way he was told to. So I rate this movie a 7.8 out of 10. Subscribe.